You know Las Vegas for its shows, gambling, and bright lights. But there is so much more to the city than meets the eye.
We're like a place from the past, like Las Vegas used to be.
Discover the city of Las Vegas on YouTube. Hey, and welcome to Down for Vegas, where we talk everything Vegas as told by segments on our YouTube channel at City of Las Vegas. I'm your host, Meredith Hall. On this show, we give you things you can do from a local's perspective, along with lessons in Vegas history and behind the scenes of our departments and teams here at the city. How would you like to live in the world of John Wick? Okay, maybe not actually, but it could be fun to channel your inner assassin and pretend to be Keanu Reeves for a day. Today, we're going to do just that. We're here at Area 15, where their newest immersive attraction just opened. We got a look at the John Wick Experience. Right this way.
Welcome to the Continental Las Vegas, checking in today.
We're checking into the Las Vegas Continental and entering the dark and dangerous world of the hit movie franchise John Wick. But will we survive to check out? Come along with us to experience this brand new attraction at Area 15.
Right this way, please. Do enjoy your stay at the Continental Las Vegas.
You don't have to be a member of the high table to come here. Opening in March of 2025, this brand new attraction takes guests on an action-packed mission. This interactive escape experience takes immersive to a whole new level.
Making his way northbound on the 95.
There are, of course, familiar tropes and characters that fans of the movies will love, but this is an all-new storyline in the Wick universe featuring you as the star. They quite literally put a bounty on your head. I mean, come on, I thought mine could be a little higher. I'm not worth as much as John Wick, but I don't know, $5 million? Much better. Along your journey, you'll meet a host of characters, including the Las Vegas Continental's very own manager.
Meredith, huh? It's funny, I never forget a face.
Who I now share a blood oath with. If you know, you know. There may be a casino, but you don't have to test your luck.
Place your bets wherever you'd like, but a piece of advice
You
if I may.
can bet on the fact that lots of Vegas flair will be sprinkled all throughout this experience. These actors we got to interact with were absolutely phenomenal. I tried to be witty with the dealer, but he was way too quick for me.
I would mind my tongue if I were you. Remember that dealing is my secondary designation, not my primary one.
Well, being a blackjack player is my secondary position
Neither
as
is
well.
words, is it?
And I speak for a living. On second thought, maybe my bounty shouldn't have been that high. Our experience ended with the tailor.
Good evening. I understand you're in need of new attire for your upcoming journey.
This is a partnership between Lionsgate, Area 15, and Egan Escape Productions. Director of the movies, Chad Stahelski, was involved every step of the way. Even John Wick himself, Keanu Reeves, was in on the production action. You don't have to do the experience to stop by and hang out in the Las Vegas Continental Bar or check out the exclusive merch and real props from the film in the gift shop. If you do want to channel your inner John Wick and test your assassin skills, though, they do suggest getting tickets online ahead of time due to popular demand. Will you make it out to tell the tale? Or will another assassin claim your bounty?
Contract pending. Please hold.
Seems like Lady Luck is smiling on you.
Now there are other rooms, but your presence is requested back at the Continental Bar, madam. This way, please.
Your presence is requested in the Continental Las Vegas Bar.
I can't imagine what my presence is going to be requested for.
I guess we'll have to go there together and find out.
Order 7021 confirmed. Open contract in effect in 1 hour.
There's a bounty on my head? This is just the latest attraction to open on the Area 15 campus, but the Immersive Entertainment District has so much more to offer. Let's head inside the main building and check out some other attractions you may not have known about. Today we're going to a place that does not exist. It does, but if you know, you know. We've been here before, but Area 15 has so many attractions that it takes multiple days and videos to experience them all. We're back to see what Area 15 has to offer. A while back, we made a video showing 6 things you can do inside Area 15. We explored Omega Mart, soared above the Las Vegas skyline on liftoff, bended reality in Wink World, entered another dimension in Museum Fiasco, played games in Asylum Bar and Arcade, and had a drink at the Oddwood Bar. Believe it or not, there is so much more to do on the Area 15 campus. Today, we're adding to that list and entering the lab. First up, I'm taking flight on Birdly, a VR simulator that mimics a bird flying. You can choose between different settings. We chose to fly above the iconic New York skyline. Oh, there's the Empire State Building. The cool part about this is that you have complete control as to where you go and how high or low you fly. I found out pretty quickly that you can indeed crash though. I've never been a bird before, so I don't really know what being a bird feels like. But I have to imagine this is about as close to being a bird as I'll ever get. Next up, I channeled my inner Ethan Hunt and I took on the laser maze, which for me ended up being more like an impossible mission. Oh God. How? All right, I think I've got it clear. It gets easier as you go because the lasers, I just keep hitting them. This seemed much easier on paper. In my defense, the pants I was wearing for sure betrayed me. The good news is you'll probably do way better at this than me. Next up, I tried Bot Breach, a VR experience where you have to protect Area 15 from an invading robot. I would be the last person I'd trust with this assignment. Ooh, that is a big robot. Oh, but it looks friendly. It's like a dancing robot. It's kind of cute. This is what the robot's doing. It's like dancing back and forth. Looks can be deceiving because that robot definitely took me out. Mission failed. Area 15 was attacked by a giant robot. Finally, for this area, I took to the streets of Las Vegas in the Grand Prix racing sim. All gas, no brakes. Oh God, oh God. Probably should have used those brakes. Ooh, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't go that fast. This was a pretty legit simulation, unlike your normal arcade racing game, and I learned driving F1 is hard and that I probably shouldn't aspire to be a driver. Oh, no, that's a turn. Oh, yeah, okay. No shock I got last place, but this was very cool to experience F1 in Las Vegas as a driver. Really worked up an appetite after trying all those different experiences, so next we're gonna try Kaya. This eclectic eatery takes Asian cuisine and fuses it with the uniqueness of Area 15. We sat at the sushi bar and the head chef himself made us some dishes that looked absolutely fantastic. Do they taste as good as they look? The answer is yes. This is the Neighborhood Beast. It's a specialty sushi roll with spicy tuna, avocado topped with seared tuna, and a house yuzu aioli. It's sweet, it's crunchy, and I think the sushi boat might make it taste even better. Next is the Chili Crunch Shrimp Wontons. These are shrimp wontons with chili garlic and a peanut dressing on top. Those are super flavorful. You can taste the chili, you can taste the peanut. You can taste all of those different flavors in those with just a little bit of crunch. The texture is phenomenal. This is the Oddwood noodle. It's braised short rib on top of lo mein noodles with choy sum and a specialty garlic ginger soy sauce. As much as I love sushi, this one was my favorite. The flavor of those noodles was insane. Yeah, no, that short rib has such good flavor. Yeah, 10 out of 10, 1,000%. Up next is the Uncommon Greens, and honestly, this might be the fanciest salad I've ever seen. It's a spring mix with cucumber, radish, and tomato mixed with a honey yuzu vinaigrette. The presentation was unique, the ingredients tasted fresh, and the dressing was flavorful. Finally, we end with This Salmon Does Not Exist. The salmon is actually beet cured, giving it this deep red color instead of the normal pink. This is unlike any salmon I've ever seen before. Ever eat salmon with gold flakes on it? Me neither. Let's get into it. The fact that it's beet cured gives it a lot of flavor. I don't like salmon. That was delicious. The gold especially made it taste extra rich in flavor. Just when you thought Area 15 couldn't get any cooler, pretty soon there will be even more to experience. We're talking a 20-acre expansion. We've been reporting on this for a while. Universal Horror Unleashed is nearing completion. This is some drone footage we took recently of the construction site. While it is a little ways away, we can now tell you the experience has a set opening date. It's expected to open on August 14th of this year, and tickets are on sale now. Right next door on the Area 15 campus, you've probably seen this massive 747 fuselage from the highway. What could Area 15 possibly be doing with this massive airplane, you might ask? It's going to be a centerpiece of sorts for the all-new Vegas Immersive District, which is an expansion of the existing Area 15 campus. And get this decommissioned jet is expected to host dining and special events. Coming up next on Down for Vegas, there's just something about getting married in Vegas. It is the wedding capital of the world, after all. We're going to show you some of the unconventional ways you can get hitched in Vegas. And we go to not one, not two, but 3 bars that light drinks on fire. That's right, we're going bar hopping. Stay with us to find out where all of these amazing craft cocktails are from.
Hey, must be super fun to ride that bike.
It's awesome to go so fast you blow past every other car on the road. You know what wouldn't be so awesome? You getting you killed going too fast.
If you won't listen to anyone else, at least listen to you. Save yourself. Ride safe. Paid for by the Nevada Departments of Public Safety and Transportation.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Bipolar? Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Ever dream of being in the movies? Why not bring the movies to you?
And cut! Coffee. That was good. We're going to have to go 10 more times.
Become a filming location today. Register your home and or business at nevadafilm.com.
If anybody needs me, I'll be in my trailer.
Thanks for staying with us. It's a novelty that people travel from all over the world to experience, getting married in Vegas. There are so many different unconventional ways to do it, each more unique than the last. We walk in the footsteps of the more than 5 million people that have tied the knot in Las Vegas. It's the wedding capital of the world, known for fast, easy, and although not recommended, intoxicated weddings. We're here on Wedding Row in the heart of downtown Las Vegas, where we're gonna show you 3 crazy ways you can get married in Vegas.
For the power is vested in Elvis, you may kiss your wife.
Woo! Why do so many people get married in Vegas? The answer is historical. It dates back to 1931 when the county eliminated the blood tests and waiting periods required to get a marriage license. This made the already booming town a hotspot for people who wanted a quick and easy wedding. Being just a short drive or flight from Hollywood, Vegas also became a celebrity hotspot too. From the Marriage License Bureau, without an appointment, couples could walk or drive up to a chapel and get married, which leads us to our first crazy way to get married in Vegas. First up, we're starting off strong with something you may not believe is real if you're not from here, a drive-through wedding. We're here on Las Vegas Boulevard at the Little White Wedding Chapel. Known for its tunnel of love with pink Cadillacs and the drive-through window under their gorgeous porte cochere. Here at the Little White Wedding Chapel, you can get married via this drive-through window. I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Who else can say they got married at a drive-through wedding chapel? Unless you come to Las Vegas to do that.
What's now a famous novelty, this was the world's first drive-up wedding window. It used to be open 24 hours a day and was the brainchild of the chapel's iconic longtime owner, Charlotte Richards. In the business 70 years and marrying 1 million couples, she ate, slept, and breathed weddings, quite literally. Some celebrities who got married here? None other than Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner, and, as featured on the iconic sign, Joan Collins and Michael Jordan. Separately, of course. Although not by the famous drive-thru, we got to watch this young couple from England get hitched in Vegas. Roxanne and Adam got engaged 3 days before this in New York City and decided to fly to Vegas immediately to tie the knot. In tow, the bride's mother and father renewing their vows by Elvis, of course.
Everybody, viva! Viva Las Vegas!
About a half mile up the road on Las Vegas Boulevard, we find ourselves at the appropriately named Graceland Wedding Chapel, known for, you guessed it, Elvis weddings. We're gonna walk in the footsteps of the king himself.
This is the king of rock and roll saying, welcome to the Graceland Wedding Chapel.
Opening in 1939, this is the oldest chapel in Las Vegas. In 1977, it became the first chapel in the world to conduct an Elvis-themed wedding ceremony. This started the now long-standing tradition of Elvis weddings in Vegas. Brendan Paul, the chapel's owner, but better known as Elvis, has entered the building.
I'm all shook up. Woo! Thank you very much.
I had to ask, how does one become an Elvis impersonator? It all started when he cut his hair short one day.
The next day at UCLA, a girl goes, hey, my roommate is a big Elvis fan. Could you come to her dorm and sing it like Happy Birthday? And I said, oh, I'm not Elvis. And she goes, I'll pay you $200. I said, what's the room number? If I look like Sammy Davis Jr., I'd be doing Sammy Davis Jr.
Now, this Elvis has married somewhere around 70,000 couples at this chapel. Knowing I might not get the chance again, I had to ask the king to teach me a few moves. Elvis mode activated.
Hand up, right hand, left hand out, and you kind of just give the swivel of the hips. Yes. And then you can kind of give the windmill. Yes. Yeah. Beginning like that. Of course, you just shimmy.
Obviously, I'm not a dancer, so I asked Mr. Presley for some vocal lessons instead.
I can't.
Not sure I meet all of the Elvis qualifications, but if you see me performing ceremonies around town,
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
You did good.
Did I do okay?
You did great. You're hired.
I'm hired.
Well, you know what? It's time for Elvis to leave the building. Thank you very much.
Historically, with Las Vegas being a 24/7 town, of course there's gonna be 24/7 weddings. Our next stop is just a 5-minute walk away. Located on Gas Avenue and 3rd Street, behind me, open 24 hours a day, is the One Love Wedding Chapel.
Whatever is on your heart at that moment is what I want you to tell the person that you chose to spend the rest of your life with.
In 2006, when the Marriage License Bureau changed its hours, going from being open 24/7 to closing at midnight, most of the chapels followed suit. One Love is one of the last remaining chapels still open 24 hours a day. Some celebrities that have tied the knot here, most famously and recently, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker. Getting married in Vegas is so iconic that the city designated this downtown area that has many chapels as Wedding Row to celebrate the thriving industry in town. But it's not just about having a crazy wedding in Vegas. There's plenty more reason to get married here. Staying downtown, what better thing to do after getting married than go bar hopping? But you don't have to be celebrating a wedding to go out to the bars. Rachel Cargile and Guy Penalisi take us to the Arts District to show us some of the fabulous bars this area has to offer.
I'm matey. I'm matey.
Our matey.
Our matey.
I'm gonna go bar hopping, but I think I'm gonna need to bring somebody along with me.
Hey, what's going on?
Guy.
What are we doing?
We're in the Arts District and we're gonna do some bar hopping today. I think we've got the Stray Pirate behind us, so let's go check it out.
Alright, matey. Shiver me timbers. Let's go on in.
We're a tropical pirate bar. We're probably adjacent to what you'd call a tiki bar, but we do a little bit of our own thing. So it's more about the pirates, it's about the dogs, and it's about the tropical craft drinks. Painkiller is a classic cocktail that comes from the Caribbean. It is basically like a grown-up pina colada, utilizing Puzzer's rum, pineapple, coconut, and OJ. Your Saturn is a tiki classic with gin as the base, with passion fruit, lemon, orgeat, and falernum. We add a touch of amaretto too to bring out some nutty flavors. We start with the Saturn. I said it was gunpowder strength, so this is the boozier version of the Puzzer's rum, and we light this baby up. And there's your gunpowder strength painkiller.
Yes.
Delicious.
I dig it. Very delicious. Nice, solid alcoholic beverage.
Very tropical, which seems very on brand. So I love it.
If I had a hook hand, I'd just drink it like this.
You know?
Stick my pinky out. I'd be all aboard for this.
You would be all aboard for these drinks.
Yeah, I'd be all aboard. I like to say, under the sea to Paris.
Oh, there you go. We took a little trip across the pond for our next stop.
We did. Across the pond, you mean across the block. We are at Petit Bohème. It's a French cocktail bar in the Arts District.
Let's check it out.
I don't have to have a passport.
So it's a French-inspired cocktail bar. The idea being like your local Cheers, place that you can go where everybody knows your name. But we wanted to take that and elevate it. Still very much an Arts District neighborhood bar. Come in with your dog. You know, come in on the weekend, just hanging out. Whatever you're wearing is great. We don't care.
I'm thirsty. I don't know what to get.
Let's take a look at the menu.
When the drink comes up, it's just been flamed. So the glass is warm, and then you're drinking a cold drink. So you pick up the glass, you have this feeling of like, oh, this is about to be hot, and then you sip it and it's cold. But the proof from the bonded apple brandy is high, so you still have that warmth when you swallow it. It feels like you're drinking like warm cider. And then this one is going to be fruity, but not overly sweet. It's got apricot liqueur in it. It's got some overproof rum, lime juice, and orgeat. Orgeat being a almond-based sweetener. So you're going to get a little bit of a nuttiness, a little bit of a dryness from the lime juice.
I got Le Lacia Descati.
I had no idea you grew up in Paris. I got the Jacu. It's like a bonded apple brandy type drink.
Ooh, let's try it.
Oh my God, that's so good. This was like kind of a twist on a Sazerac, my type of drink.
My drink is refreshing, a little sweet, the right amount of sweet for this drink, for sure.
As sweet as me?
It is as sweet as you guys.
We're gonna go to the next place and say bonjour. Let's finish these drinks. Cheers.
Yeah.
Rachel, I'm ready. Not ready for the night to end yet.
You know, I've got one more place we can check out right up here.
Okay.
We're here at Palette. Let's go inside.
Let's go, check it out. All right.
Welcome to Palette. Here's to start you off with some spark plugs tonight. The concept is paying homage to the locals. Our motto is the food is art, the cocktail is art. We're featuring local artists around town. Like all these artwork you see around this restaurant are all from local artists here in town. From our food to our drinks, we try to use local as well too, to pay homage to the people here in Las Vegas. This started back in the day when my friends and I go out. So when we first go out, we actually start off with some spark plugs. So it's technically a mini espresso martini. Ours in here in-house is going to be vodka that's infused with coffee, a little bit of creme de cacao, and some cold brew. It's actually on tap, so we put a nitro on it, so it's nice and ready to go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Isn't that good?
That's really good. It's very smooth.
I think I can get this in a venti. You can't get this in AutoZone. The cool thing is, like, you come up to the bar, somebody's at the bar and they bring it to you. Complimentary drink.
Yeah.
Cheers again.
Cheers again.
The first one is probably our most popular one. This is called Rose. It's a play on a lemon drop. Presentation-wise, we serve this in this little cool love potion is what we call it. Probably one of my favorites. It's called Lucy in the Sky. It's a play on a margarita. Nice presentation piece on this too. That's why it's called Lucy in the Sky, because when it's presented at the table, you get a little bit of the twinkling of the stars and stuff on there for you.
We get to keep the little rose. I'm gonna have to give this to you.
Is that for me? How romantic. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. Looks like a potion. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, Rachel. Ooh.
That's
good.
so good.
Is it really?
It's
Oh.
really good.
Okay.
I mean, for me, it's perfectly sweet, but not overly sweet. The rose is not like super powerful. Very well balanced.
Okay. Mine's amazing. It's like a margarita.
Yeah.
Like better. But just the presentation alone, right? Like, the glassware is cool. Rose rim.
On there.
I have a rose.
Oh,
Thank you, Rachel.
rose. Great place to end the night.
Still to come on Down for Vegas. They can go places regular patrol vehicles can't. We introduce you to our Department of Public Safety's motor unit.
Hey, dude. I know the wait for a ride tonight is ridiculous. In a cab, it would be super expensive. It would totally suck to have to come back to get your car. But man, you know what else would suck? You getting you killed, driving home wasted.
If you won't listen to anyone else, at least listen to you. Save yourself. Always drive sober. Paid for by the Nevada Departments of Public Safety and Transportation.
Behold, the angry giant. Behold, the angry giant. Behold, the angry giant. Behold, the angry giant. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
There's a place to share gossip about the office party fun, and a place to share the story you tell everyone. There's a place to share a laugh about when things went wrong, and a place to share the video of you dancing to your song. There's a place to share spare change, lunch, and your time. But we could all be better at sharing how we're feeling inside. 76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone.
They say you don't have to be so strong, but this is my mother, my purpose. Strength is not optional. See, I lift her now like she raised me then, so I know my strength is super, but I'm still human.
Oh, look who's here.
Welcome back. They're a specialized unit that can patrol places normal vehicles can't. Today, we're riding along on and off-road with our Department of Public Safety's motor unit.
It's a privilege to be on a motor unit. There's only approximately 220 of us, probably valley-wide, that are actually certified. So it's a huge accomplishment to be in that select few. We have two different platforms of motorcycles. So we have what they call an enduro platform, which is more off-road centric for trails and parts of parks that we can't get to normally. And then we have this new Harley Pan America platform that we just recently acquired that allows us to maneuver more on streets as well as get into those parks and some of the trails that we patrol as well. It's very different. Obviously, you have to be aware of your surroundings. You don't have protection of doors and metal and things like that. So you have to be a lot more cognizant of your surroundings when you're riding itself. So you're looking out for others, who is traditionally going to be more of an obstacle. So it's all about obstacle avoidance, seeing ahead and trying to anticipate what others are doing. It's a lot easier to maneuver and get in and out of traffic. So for us, parks and trails and things like that, we just can't get a patrol car in, whereas with this motorcycle, we can. The city does have 180 miles of trails that we do patrol, so this just allows us to get on all those trails that we typically get people on. They actually go all the way out to the wastewater treatment plant and all the way out to Lake Mead for county trails. They go throughout neighborhoods, they go along our parks, along the wash, where all the wastewater from the valley actually coordinates together. With this platform, between VIPs, motorcades, processions, whatever the case may be, we'll be signed with our sister agency, Metro, and various other agencies, motor teams as well. This platform allows a lot easier for traffic control, for auxiliaries to do our point intersection control, where a car is not exactly the best platform to do that on. So downtown, you'll see us a lot because we're assigned to Fremont Street every evening. So you'll see us in and out, alleyways, parking lots, all our properties, City Hall, all of our community centers throughout the entire valley. We are getting into places that we typically don't see us before, that now you're going to see us out there, especially on the trails and in the larger parks. It's a great feeling, be able to get out there and be seen in the community, and not just enforcement, just be able to, help people. We have community events that we come out to with motorcycles as well. There's always a big hit with the kids. With one of our prime groups that wanted to go to our parks. So we go out there as much as we can and showcase what we can do. Oh, it's awesome. It's absolutely great. I've been riding for over 20 years. It's one of those things that when you have a passion for something, just going on the trails and making these trails and these parks safer for everybody to enjoy. We've gotten wanted felons and guns and all sorts of stuff that, the criminal element is doing, and we're help alleviating that. This platform 100% helps us do that and accomplish that mission.
That's all the time we have. Join us here next time on Down for Vegas, where we talk more things to do, Vegas history, and behind-the-scenes looks at the city of Las Vegas. All of these videos and so much more can be found at lasvegasnevada.gov/connect, where you can watch, stream, and read everything you need to know about the city of Las Vegas. And as I say on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye.